Rafael Cruz had worked at Dottie's Diner for 3 years, covering graveyard shifts whenever his sister's daycare fees came due. On that Tuesday, a storm rolled in with booming clouds and cold wind that rattled the greasy fryer lids. At 2:15 a.m., he finally closed the register, peeled off his apron, and headed for the subway, only to see its last train rumble away into a tunnel of sparks. He cursed under his breath. The taxi queue stretched into the dark. He checked his phone. No cabs available. The last rides had vanished like ghosts in the rain. He spotted the red line, a battered city bus with headlights cut low, idling under the viaduct. The driver's window was rolled down, but no one sat behind the wheel. On the side, peeling red letters read, "Midnight Route, City Center to Harbor Loop." Exhaust curled through the broken aisle lights. Desperate, Rafael climbed aboard and waved his phone, half expecting the app to refuse. Instead, it chimed. Ride confirmed. The doors hissed shut. He took a seat midway, heart thumping. At the back, a lone passenger in a crimson raincoat stared out a fogged window. The man's head bobbed slightly, reading perhaps a newspaper Rafael couldn't see. No baggage, no umbrella. Just the rigid figure of a stranger who never looked his way. The bus lunged forward without warning, wheels whining on slick pavement. Rafael gripped the pole. "Driver?" he called. The voice came from nowhere, a soft click, then the bell chimed. The bus coasted past the next stop. Rafael frowned. He pressed the cord, no jingle, no brake. Outside, the cityscape blurred into abandoned factories and shuttered storefronts. None of these were on the regular route. He pulled out his phone. GPS said he was still on Main Street, but the view from the window showed none of it. Instead, he saw long rows of old brick barbed wire fences dripping with rain. He recognized the overpass where his friend Hector's crash had happened 10 years ago, where a van had tumbled into the canal and disappeared. No memorial stood there now, just strewn concrete and that same twisted rail. Rafael's stomach knotted. He stood and approached the rear passenger. "Sir," he whispered. The man didn't move. Rafael tapped his shoulder. The red coat slid off the figure like mist, revealing a hollow-eyed face, pale, slack, as if carved from driftwood. The stranger's mouth opened in a silent, wordless hiss. Rafael staggered back. From the driver's seat came a hollow laugh, his own voice warped and distant. He spun around. The front mirror reflected him alone, smiling too wide. His reflection raised a hand and nodded. "Next stop," his voice crackled from the speakers at ear-splitting volume. Rafael rushed back to the front. The windshield displayed a flickering stop sign. Industrial Pier Final, though they had never passed the harbor. He leapt off the seat and grabbed the railing as the bus barreled into the darkness beyond the broken headlights. Rain surged through broken windows. The stranger's laughter echoed through the passenger speakers. The bus screeched to a halt in a cavernous lot beside the canal. Rialto cranes loomed overhead, their rusted arms like reaching fingers. The doors slid open by themselves. Rafael hesitated, then dove onto the wet tarmac. He sprinted across the lot, soaking wet boots splashing until the bus itself began to fade, its metal frame dissolving into wind-driven mist. He reached a narrow road and collapsed, breathless. The bus was gone. The storm had passed. The sky glowed faintly with city lights. He staggered to his feet and fumbled for his phone. No ride request remained. No GPS pin. Only the time. 3:17 a.m. In his palm lay 6 copper coins, pennies stamped midnight bus and dated from years before. They were still warm. His phone buzzed, a notification from the ride app. Trip completed. Fare $3.13, thank you. He swallowed hard, heart still racing, and tucked the coins into his pocket. As he started back toward the city, he swore the faintest hiss echoed across the canal, like a bus idling just out of sight, waiting for its next passenger.